Hello, my dear friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to discuss with you all the ultimate topic in English learning. How can you truly master this language and make it more than just a series of symbols in a textbook, but a tool for freely expressing your thoughts? If you are still struggling with forgetting words after memorizing them and getting confused with grammar rules, then please believe me when I say that the secret I'm about to share will completely change the way you learn. This secret is listening. Yes, the simplest and most fundamental act of listening. Let's reminisce for a moment about your experience learning your native language. When you were a toddler babbling your first words, did your parents buy you a complete grammar guide and make you memorize subject-verb-object rules? Of course not. You simply spent your days listening to their gentle calls, to the lively conversations on television, and to the bustling sounds on the street. These sounds, like drops of water, gradually came together to form the ocean of language in your mind. The reason you were able to naturally say your first sentence is because you had already listened to countless words and phrases. This is the very essence of listening's magic. It bypasses the complex process of rational analysis and directly imprints the language's melody, rhythm, and patterns onto your subconscious. It's like listening to your favorite song repeatedly. Even without trying to memorize the lyrics, you'll eventually find yourself singing along perfectly. You didn't open a single music theory book or take any notes, but the melody and lyrics are deeply ingrained in your mind. I'm telling you, you can learn English in the exact same way. No tedious grammar drills, no thick textbooks, just by using the magic of listening. Why is listening your English superpower? 1. Listening is the fuel for fluent speaking. When you speak English, you are not translating word by word, which would make you stumble. When you listen enough, your brain builds a direct sound-meaning connection. When you want to say, "I'm hungry," the native words don't appear in your mind. Instead, the phrase, "I'm hungry," pops out directly. This is the magic of listening in action. It turns your language output into an instinctive response rather than a task that requires complex calculation. 2. Listening is your private coach for pronunciation and intonation. Have you ever wondered why some people's pronunciation sounds so authentic? How do they master connected speech, reductions, and intonation? The answer lies in listening. When you listen to native speakers again and again, you'll notice how they connect want to into wanda and going to into gonna. These nuances are things that no grammar book can teach you. Your ears are your best teacher. They can capture these authentic pronunciation techniques and help you naturally imitate and master them. 3. Listening is the key to understanding culture and mindset. Language is more than just words and grammar. It also carries a nation's culture, sense of humor, and way of thinking. By listening to authentic English conversations, such as podcasts, stand-up comedy, and movies, you'll not only learn new vocabulary and expressions, but also understand how native speakers express emotions, tell jokes, and debate. This will allow you to truly grasp the cultural subtext behind the language, making your English learning journey more fulfilling and enjoyable. Your listening training 3-step plan from zero to English hero. Now that we know how powerful listening is, let's talk about how to practice it strategically. I will provide you with a simple, easy-to-follow 3-step plan to help you gradually improve your listening skills. Level 1. Passive listening. The goal of this stage is to get your ears accustomed to the rhythm of English. How to do it? Set aside 1 to 2 hours every day to play English audio while you're doing chores, commuting, exercising, or relaxing. You can choose any material you're interested in, such as English songs, radio dramas, podcasts, or simple audiobooks. At this stage, you don't need to force yourself to understand every word, or even look at subtitles. Just let the sounds of English flow into your ears and allow your brain to get used to its melody and pace. This background music style of listening will subtly build your sense of the language. Level 2. Active listening. Once your ears become more sensitive to English, we will move on to the active listening stage, where you start to listen with a purpose to understand and learn. How to do it? Choose a short, moderately paced audio, such as a 3 to 5 minute video clip or podcast. First, listen. Listen to the whole clip without subtitles to get the general idea. Second, listen. Listen with questions in mind, such as, what are they discussing? Or, what is this person's opinion? Third, listen. Listen. Sentence by sentence. Listen to a sentence. Pause, and then repeat it yourself. Try to mimic the speaker's intonation and stress. If you don't understand a word, don't look it up immediately. Try to guess its meaning first. Level 3. Deep listening. This is the ultimate stage of listening training that will make your listening as sharp and accurate as a native speaker's. How to do it? Choose a short audio, no more than 3 minutes, that you really like. First, listen. Listen to the whole thing to get a general understanding. Second, listen. Listen sentence by sentence and try to write down every word you hear. You might find that some words sound blurry, which is okay. Just write down what you think they are. Third, listen. Check your notes against the transcript. You'll be surprised to find how many words you misheard or missed. This process will help you identify your listening blind spots. Fourth, listen. Listen to the audio again. This time, your brain will actively try to catch the words you missed before. You'll feel your listening skills improving rapidly. Final step, read the text out loud, along with the audio, mimicking the speaker's pace, pauses, and intonation. This exercise perfectly combines listening, pronunciation, and speaking practice. Your secret weapon, shadowing. This is one of the most effective listening exercises and is widely recognized. How to do it? Choose an audio that you are familiar with and like. When the speaker talks, you follow them like a shadow, speaking almost at the same time. You don't need to look at the text. Just listen with your ears and imitate with your mouth. This method trains your ears and mouth to work together, making your English sound more natural and fluent. Finally, and most importantly, your mindset. Please remember that learning to speak English is not a sprint, it's a marathon. The most important thing is to make a little progress every day. If you understand 40% today and 60% next month, that is a huge improvement. And progress is victory. Don't give up because of a temporary setback. My friends, listening is not just a skill, it's a doorway. If you walk through it every day, English will become your second nature. Don't just study English, live in English. Don't just read English, listen to it. Your ears are your best English teachers. Now you know the secret. Starting today, give yourself a challenge. Choose a short English audio and listen to it every day for 1 week. At the end of the week, you will be amazed at your own progress. See you in the next video and happy listening.